Here we are at Bunnings, guys. Probably, if you look through my videos, you'll see a video called I Found Them at Bunnings. And that was a few years back now. The last couple of years, there's been nothing at Bunnings. I'll tell you why. I come down here last April to this spot. And I was looking down and all of a sudden I could see all these prawns on the edges. Ooh, hear that thunder. I could see all these prawns just up on the edges, and I was looking at the water, and the water was purple. Absolutely putrid purple. Something absolutely toxic was in here, killing the fish. Anyway, I got down here and this was purple. I filmed it, then I went to Duck Creek and I ran into this lady. And she was down there cleaning up the river with a couple of young girls, her daughters or whatever. I was pretty impressed by that. Started talking to them. And as I'm talking to them, I looked in the drain there where we were standing and I found this statue. I'll show you all of that as we go. Getting back to here, I knew there was a problem. And this lady, turns out she works for the water board. So I had a little whinge to her. I begged her to come down here. I begged her to come down here and check this spot out. So anyway, I did the video and I put it up. And after a day, the lady started getting in touch with me. Really helpful. Like she was going to save all this and help us. And she asked me to take the video down because she'd said too much in it. Well, this is the video you guys are going to watch today. She contacted me for a couple of weeks saying she'd spoken to the bosses in the water board and they were all concerned about the conditions of the river. They were all aware of this. She'd come down and had a look at this, had a look at the purple water, and after a period of time of sending messages backwards and forwards, she just stopped messaging me, which I knew was going to happen. I knew that none of these people can make a difference. This here is where the fish kill come from, this canal. And what I'm trying to explain is Sydney Water knew about this canal in April. I warned them about the dangers and they ignored it. And I think they ignored it because they know what was running out of their pipes. So I'm going to show this video again. And the other thing, I start with a beehive. For years I'd been fishing this one spot at Rivo for bass. And I took Ben down there, this was all in the video. I took Ben down there and I wanted to show him this beehive because it's getting bigger and bigger and it's been there for years. Anyway, I got there and all the bees were dead. I started the video with that. This tree was a giant beehive. I always wanted to know how I can get the honey out of it. Yeah, look. Are they bees? Well, they're all dead bees. Oh wow. Yeah, but see the dead ones? Oh, it stings. Look at them all. They're all, the whole beehive's died. Yeah, well, that's rotten, like rotten honey in there. Ugh. And then I went to here, showed the purple water, and then I ran into the lady. And it's just, to me, I think this is just tragic. We could have avoided that fish kill, that's all. We could have avoided it if someone actually acted on all this. It smells like pure sewer. Oh, rotten shit. Ooh. Oh, that's just raw sewage. Oh, oh, look at it. What have they done? Yuck, that's it. That's raw sewage. Ugh, I'm not fishing here. I'll go down and have a look at the silt and that, see what it's got salt meat in it with the tide. Look, yuck. Oh, smell it. It's just, that's just raw sewage. There's a reason why they don't want you fishing in places. They don't want you seeing all this. It's disgusting. Oh. Prawns sitting on the top of the water there, like actual prawns everywhere. The whole shoreline is covered in them. You know, what's going on with this place? Yeah. I doubt it'll pick it up, but they are all prawns. Dozens of them. Which means there should be fish jumping out of this water, but there's nothing. It's rank. Find this place, you got Bunnings on one side, Costco on the other, right on Parramatta Road. This is raw sewage coming down through here. I mean, there's prawns sitting on the top. It's just disgusting. There's no bait fish or anything. You want to try and get the EPA down here, you're more than welcome. I'd love this. Good luck. I'd like to see you do it. You know, this has to stop, guys. It really has to stop. Oh, that's disgusting. We never used to dump our sewage in the 90s and 2000s. This all got cleaned up. Just pure disgusting, and I keep coming back to these places. I know the fish want to come back too. Like, they're here. There's prawns here. There'll be fish here somewhere, but oh jeez, I hate this. I mean, I'll walk down here and see if I can get to any salt water, like green water. That's just, this is increasing. This is getting worse and worse. It's destroying our fishery. We're one of the greatest bass fisheries in the country. It's just been destroyed. Now they're doing this to the harbour. It's just disgusting. Right through the middle of the Olympic Park, they're just dumping sewage. Bike tracks all around. Then the rubbish. Rubbish is just disgusting. You know, talk about paper straws. Hey? Talk about paper straws. You want to come in here and see what goes down our stormwaters and drains. I'm walking back out. It stinks. It just stinks. It stinks as shit. Pure human shit. Stinks like a stink drain up a roof. Why isn't anyone doing anything about this? Disgusting. Look at the push bike riders through here. Oh. They've spent all this money on bike tracks, walks, and recreation around the area. And then you have pure sewer. That water is purple. It just stinks so bad. Nothing shocks me, but this does. Just wondering, there's all those prawns on the edges. I can't handle the water, or they're up there because the fish are under this sewage eating. Surely fish can't live in this. Like, that's purple. I personally think the fish kill started here. There could have been another fish kill in Duck Creek. Could have been 2 releases or something. But beyond doubt, this is the spot. And as I know that, because there wasn't too many dead fish right up here, there were more down in Homebush Bay, because as this water, whatever got dumped in up here, sort of washed its way through, fish started to die. They all started rolling out and then they got trapped. I think if if you did your test on the top end of this canal here, Parramatta Road, Bunnings, I think it's Auburn, I think you'll find this is the cause of the fish kill. Anyway, I'm going to leave here because I'm just wasting my time. I won't get a fish here. I just wanted to have a look at it in the rain. I can smell it, like this stinks, but it's not, I don't know. Yeah, I come down here that day. This was the 14th of April. I come down, and I come down to here, and the river was purple, like the canal was purple, and the prawns were all up the top, which is a sign of the beginning of a fish kill. And then I left here, like I said a minute ago, and went across to Duck Creek and had a look there. And Duck Creek looked really good at the time, the mussel growth. Like, there's still mussels on the statues I found in the water. Like the system was so healthy that mussels were attaching themselves to everything. So I ran into this lady from the water board down there and told her all my issues, and she watched my video, she got in touch with me, she sent me several texts. Now I can't find those texts on my phone. It's like somehow they've been deleted. I don't know how they can do that. But she kept sending messages back that she'd come here and she checked out the canal over here, and the head of Sydney Water was aware of the issue. She even said that they might even get us to take them fishing, some of the bosses. And I was like, yeah, that'd be great. Anyway, she disappeared, and that was the end of that. The texts have all disappeared. That's the end of that. But I put a video up and she asked me to take it down because she said too much. She was talking about how Warragamba Dam was polluted and what they were going to try and do in the future and whatnot. So I did, I took the video down. But if I'm right, and the fish kill started in this canal here at top end of Haslam Creek, and that lady from the water board has gone down here in April to check out my concerns and ignored it, and the water board's ignored it, well, she's one of the people to blame for a fish kill that could have been avoided. It could have been stopped. And this is the reason why I blame Sydney Water, because I know Sydney Water are turning a blind eye, or actually doing this under budget. You know, like taking the consequences of the dump to the environment and the cost to the community, and they're letting it go. And they've been doing this for years. If you Google up South Creek fish kill, I think it was 2014, you'll see. And then it's quite interesting because on the video that I took down, I took a, you'll see the start of it's a beehive with all the bees are dead. I took a mate Benny down fishing one day and I wanted to show him this beehive. It's been there for years. I got down there and all the bees had died. I started the video with that, and it was funny, I was watching Friendly Geordies last night on bee kills, and apparently in 2016 the New South Wales Liberal government stopped registering bee kills. I don't know if it's the state government or the federal government, that they stopped registering bee kills. And that's exactly what they've done with fish kills. Fish kills had been increasing by numbers over the last 50 years, and then when Liberal state government come into power, they stopped recording fish kills. There was no fish kills in the last 10 years, according to the Liberal government. None except for natural causes. So anyway, we'll go to Duck Creek and we'll finish this video. But the video is an old video I put up, took down, and it's just basically this video. If someone took warning on this video, this fish kill now wouldn't have happened. No more. We've had enough. We want our wildlife back. Yeah, I spent years working in the cotton out in the country. I remember when I first started, a cousin of mine, I was saying to him, how good's this? You know, this I was making big money, doing long hours. And he goes to cotton, you know, you got to be joking. He says to me, here, read this. He gave me an article. It was called The Death of a Valley. And it was about the cotton growers in America, how they destroyed their land, and then how they went to other countries and destroyed their land. Look up India and look up some of these Middle Eastern countries that used to have inland oceans. They're gone from the cotton. 25 years later, We have more cotton growing here now than ever. The raw sewage they're letting through all of the Sydney basin is destroying our waterways. The irrigation systems that have got set up with the cotton systems out west is destroying all our waterways. What are they doing to our country, and why are we letting them? This is the question I ask, and I don't know how to stop it. I don't know how to stop it. I'd love to see a politician living next door to a raw sewage. How would you like raw sewage in your backyard? You can put it in any other spot. Look, dumping of rubbish, $300 minimum, maximum penalty. Look, it's cheaper than the tip. How's that work? $300 maximum penalty for dumping of rubbish. They charged me $420 last time I went to Windsor tip. Would have made $120 profit dumping it here on the road. What's it smell like down here? Not bad. Probably I can't get to it. Look at the rubbish, eh? Have a look through here. Look at it all. Right? You want to get, like they talk about getting paper straws and banning straws because of turtles. Are they the animal that counts? Because look at what we're doing to our environment. Look how beautiful these mangroves are. Look at that disgusting shit there. You love the beautiful lantana flowers, eh? All my life I've been a proud Australian. And I'm embarrassed right now. I have lost all respect for the people that are in charge of looking and caring for our environment. I can't fathom how anybody could do their job so poorly and let this happen. Doesn't look too bad. One good thing, it doesn't stink. Oh yeah, it looks good. Yeah, you've been feeding on my fish, have you? This might be a bit light for them, but I can change lures. There's not much here area of the target, but there's a nice big open canal and a run out tide. Check this out. Laying on the ground. Yeah. Oh, I get desperate. They were a gulp crabby of some sort. The family's just pulled up. They've all pulled plastic bags out. And they're all picking up rubbish. Which is pretty impressive. Hey, still picking up rubbish, are you? Yeah. Good on yous. I just found the coolest bit of rubbish for you. That's awesome.
What he found in the river.
Have a look what I just found. I'll keep that.
Yeah.
I got a collection of. I found a life, you know, the big round life vest,
Yeah.
boys. I found it up Eastern Creek at Blacktown yesterday. And a mate that's looking for one of these for his man shed. Nice. Mind it myself. Yeah?
Yeah, she can't lose.
Yeah, yeah. I got a collection. I've got 2 glass cabinets with all the stuff I find in Sydney. Yeah, back in 2000, the fishing, the conditions were absolutely incredible. In 2005, it started to go downhill. 2010 got really bad. Now, in 2021, the last 2 years are the worst 2 years in the history of Australia for pollution in Sydney.
Well, a couple of things, especially the weather is also different.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
I know that, but it's the population. Our treatment works can't keep up with the population growth. Like I work.
See what he's going to find.
Wow. Huh.
Whoa!
It is a thing. Like the bream that come up this creek here every year to spawn, and this is actually a lot better than a lot of other areas.
What is interesting about this spot is there's actually not many people, because I did a project and we went searching for someone to help us with this particular riverway.
Yeah.
Right. Comes down here.
Yeah. In the,
Parramatta River and then Raceway.
yeah.
But what's interesting about the ecology here and the microecology is actually no one knows about it. It's
No.
very understudied. And in fact, if you go to Barry Reef or you go to
Yep.
the ocean,
There's no studies on
there's
it.
actually no studies
None.
on it.
And same with our freshwater, with our bass systems.
Yeah.
No studies
So
whatsoever.
we're trying to find out what would happen is if there's a pumping station down here, and what we want to do is disconnect it from because of the population growth, from the seas. And instead of that, what we want to do is to build a treatment plant, like a recycled water treatment plant, so that you can grab out of it the fresh water.
Yes, yes.
But because we've got nothing to do with the fresh water until the infrastructure gets built,
Oh no.
we wanted to put the fresh water into here.
And they won't let you.
No, further up.
Yeah.
The reason being, because if you put I'm talking about this is better than drinking water.
Yeah, yeah.
Into here, but it's undetermined because.
Well, look, I've been saying this for years. Like you got Warragamba. Warragamba's been full all year. We knew the flood was coming. I live out of North Richmond, right? They should have been tapping from Warragamba to Prospect Dam. They should have been doing environmental flow from the top of Prospect Creek and the top of Eastern Creek, and they should be starting from the top and working their way through these systems.
Not as actually as easy.
I know it's not as easy as that, but it's disgusting like how it is.
Can I tell you why? Even though there's a full dam, it's not clean water.
Yeah, I know, but it needs an environmental flush. Like we've been releasing water down Warragamba for the last 3 months.
Anyway, send me your details so I can come and talk to you.
Jenny's gonna get the shits with me again. Can't help it. So cool. There's someone that actually cares. She's gonna go up and check out that canal that I was at earlier. Can't thank her enough. This? Oh yeah, like a horror movie, you mean? An Ivan Milat movie. Cool. As long as we don't find a body, we'll be right. Look at all the black mussels. Amazing, eh? Mother Nature keeps fighting back. Yeah, hopefully this rain just flushes all this stuff out. That's all I can hope for. But yeah, it's cool. Ute's just driven down, fished off this. As I was talking to her, I was looking down at this pipe and there was a little statue of Buddha just sitting there. I'll show you. that's the little statue that I found in the drain. Super cool. I've got to say it's a Buddha, it's a, I don't know what it is. That's cool. Look at the oil. Look at that. Anyway, as we're talking more, there was a bigger statue of another type Buddha type thing. Of another one down there. So I looked down at that and I jumped in and I grabbed it. This river was so healthy, mussels were growing on it. I'll show you that. This is her. I found this one laying in the water at Duck Creek. And as you can look, like I've washed it down, but you see all the remnants of mussel shells. Like Duck Creek was so healthy last April that the mussels were growing on anything that dropped into the river. You can see it down there between her feet. It's all mussels, all the way around there. Little black mussels, see them up in here. I'm going to get my rod and see if I can catch a fish in there, because in normal situations actually just have hundreds of fish. I bet you there's nothing. See, those statues were dumped in a drain, and everything that's put in a drain runs into a pipe which runs into the rivers. So as you can see here with the drain, see the water running in, it's just stormwater, that's all it is, doesn't have anything. But when you look down here at the canal, or the river, you see all the oil slicks and all the stuff coming out of it. That's all the toxins that shouldn't be in the drain. But anyway, that's why I found the statues and met the lady. Let's have a look. This should just get it. Should be on. Look at the oil. You know, in this day and age, you want to stimulate the economy, create jobs and trades. Wouldn't you just modernise Sydney's sewage and stormwater systems? Look at it. Simple, that's all I can say. These conditions, well, I used to come down in these conditions to catch fish. Those drains are just deadly. Like every fish in the creek would be around them right now, and every drain would have them on there. But well, we know that thousands, millions of fish died. So until it replenishes, until this all cleans up, there'll be no fish. You know, we're losing everything. We're losing we lost bogan moths, we lost our beetles, they're all disappearing. So many insects are disappearing. It doesn't have to be this way. We can actually create areas and environments for these animals, but we're losing a lot. If I was fishing the Cooks River, the Georges, the Hacking right now, I'd be fishing pipes, canals. Fish would be going nuts. If I was fishing the Hawkesbury right now, I'd be fishing waterfalls. Fish would be going nuts. The brown water into the salt, going crazy. Duck Creek, Haslam's Creek, Parramatta River, they ain't going like that because they're all dead. And doesn't it frustrate you people that our government is not even acknowledging this as a fish kill? Keep raining. 200 mil.